Home of Tennessee's best newscast. This is News Channel 11 at noon.
An overturned tractor trailer continues to cause travel headaches for drivers along a heavily traveled interstate. Thanks for choosing News Channel 11 at noon. I'm Sydney Cameron. Casey Marler and Amy Lynn are on assignment today. Now, we are in your corner with new information about that traffic alert on I-81 in Sullivan County. The News Channel 11 morning team delivered live reports from the crash site earlier this morning, and right now you're taking a look at video from that scene. This is right near mile marker 54. That's right before the I-26 interchange. The Tennessee Department of Transportation says the crash happened around 5 a.m., shutting down a northbound travel lane. I want you to take a live look now at a TDOT SmartWay camera at the site of the crash. You can see there is still one lane of traffic closed. You can see there's still a lot of congestion, traffic moving slowly in that area. If you are traveling through that area, you are going to need to slow down. You see those work crews on the scene trying to clear that area. TDOT says they expect travel to return to normal around 1 o'clock this afternoon. A bus driver charged with driving under the influence with more than 20 students on board in Jonesboro will appear in court this afternoon. Jonesboro police received a tip around 7:30 Wednesday morning when the caller noticed a bus filled with students traveling erratically. Officers arrested 49-year-old Jackie Adams. A police report obtained by News Channel 11 revealed Adams told officers she had taken medication for her gallbladder. The students on board were from Jonesboro Elementary and Jonesboro Middle School. Investigators say none of the students were hurt. Adams is also charged with reckless endangerment. We will have more on what happened at her court appearance tonight on News Channel 11 beginning at 5. New at noon, the Washington County, Virginia Sheriff's Office says 2 women remain in jail after officers discovered drugs and thousands of dollars in a car. Sheriff Fred Newman says a deputy noticed a suspicious vehicle in the parking lot of Big John's Market in Delhi in Abingdon on Tuesday night. The deputy K-9 detected drugs in that car. During a search of the vehicle, investigators found meth and more than $3,500 in cash. 42-year-old Jamie Young and 29-year-old Brittany Massey both face drug and intent to distribute charges. They are both being held in the Southwest Virginia Regional Jail in Abingdon without bond. Another retailer is responding in wake of the Florida school massacre, banning gun sales to customers under the age of 21. The move comes as President Trump breaks with the NRA and fellow Republicans on gun control. Weijia Zhang reports from Washington, D.C.
Florida Governor Rick Scott highlighted his 500. Weijia Zhang, CBS News, the White House.
Back here locally, members of the Johnson City Board of Education will meet in a closed session this afternoon to review school safety plans. Johnson City Schools Director of Instruction and Communication, Dr. Deborah Brentley, confirmed the meeting is a direct result of the high school shooting massacre in Parkland, Florida. The meeting begins at 4 o'clock. The latest staffer to leave the Trump White House is one of his most trusted aides. Hope Hicks is the 4th director of communications to serve President Donald Trump. The surprising move comes a day after she was interviewed by the House panel investigating Russia's interference in the 2016 election. In 9 hours of questioning, Hicks acknowledged that she had occasionally told, quote, white lies for President Trump, but said she had not lied about anything relevant to the Russia probe. The remains of the late Reverend Billy Graham departed the Capitol this morning after lying in honor in the Capitol Rotunda. The public viewing at the Capitol is a special tribute offered to 11 late presidents, but Reverend Graham is only the 4th private citizen to lie in honor here. Graham died last week at his home in Montreat, North Carolina, that is just outside of Asheville. His funeral will take place tomorrow in Charlotte.
Well, not such a pretty day today. Rain continues to funnel in through the area. We'll talk about when it's going to stop and some colder winter-like changes. And another bright idea, a bright thing about the weekend is the sunshine, Sydney. I know you're going to like the sunshine.
Yeah, let's talk about Friday really quick, though. You mean we have to erase that 49 and put a 37 because of the wind?
Yeah, it's going to be that cold, chilly wind tomorrow.
Are you serious? We have to pull out the scarves and the hats again?
I mean, it's still, you know, early March.
This time last week, we were wearing shorts, Jeremy.
It's a tough change, I know.
Oh, my goodness. All right. At least you warned us. We can say that we had fair warning.
That's right.
Thanks so much.
Sure.
Well, just ahead on News Channel 11 at noon, Bass Pro Shops in Bristol is celebrating the return of fishing season. Grab your rod and reel as we detail free events for children this weekend. Plus, we will talk more dining options after the break when Fred Sauceman introduces us to a Johnson City eatery that's serving up some Asian dishes. That looks yummy. Stay with us. News Channel 11 at noon is back right after the break. Welcome back. If you want your children to have the experience of reeling in a big one, Bass Pro Shops has an event for your family. Kathy Boer with Bass Pro Shops in Bristol, Tennessee joins us today. Thanks so much for being here.
Thank you for having me.
Definitely. And we are talking about the store's annual Spring Fishing Classic. A lot of fun to be had this weekend. What can you do?
Well, our main event is catch and release fishing for the kids. We set up a pond inside the store and stock it full of fish, and then we teach. You get to see little ones from 2 to 3 years old on up to, 12 or so.
Or even maybe like 35 or 45. They just want to, I don't know, maybe they want to take their hand at fishing.
Yeah, we do that. We have a game. We have crafts. This is our little craft. Get to color it in.
That looks like so much fun for the kids, and then they can just take it right on home with them.
Yes, we love crafts and we love giveaways. This is our giveaway this week. It is a pencil pouch or
coin purse or
whatever you want it to be.
Yeah, a whole doll.
Yeah. So this is, and we have other prizes for our little games. We have free photo downloads. Nice. And we have a couple of workshops too. There's a Fishing for Kids workshop that'll take place at 2:30 on Saturday. We're trying to get kids excited about being outdoors. And then before that at 1:30 we have a women's fishing workshop. So a lot of women are intimidated by it. Like you just told me you don't like to handle the worm.
Yes.
But there's,
there are other types of bait that we're talking about that I might be able to handle.
Yeah, so we'll outfit you for what you need to get started, and it's just a great time.
So a little bit of something for everyone, and of course dads, who love to fish, they're all set, right? And there's even another special treat. There's like a trade-in program, right?
There is a trade-in program. You can bring in your old used rods and reels and trade it in. We'll give you a coupon for so much off a new purchase.
Up to $200, I think.
Yeah, and we'll donate those used rods and reels to area youth organizations this summer.
That's very cool.
Yeah. Last year, I think we donated over 200 rods.
Yeah, definitely. And definitely getting folks very interested in being outdoors and fishing. Such a great program and such a great event this weekend.
Yeah, we'll have a lot of fun.
Yeah. Thanks so much, Kathy. And if you want to go out to the Spring Fishing Classic, the information is right there on your screen. Just go out to Bass Pro Shops in Bristol, Tennessee from noon to 5. There are free activities for the kids as well as the adults. We'll be right back. Welcome back. The first Thursday of every month, Fred Sauceman joins us right here on News Channel 11 to talk food. And today we are talking about a little Asian restaurant in Johnson City.
That's right. We are blessed with a lot of great Asian restaurants in the Tri-Cities, and this is one of my favorites. It's called China Garden. And it's in the shopping center across from the Johnson City Mall. The shopping center where Bowman Jewelers is.
Right.
To give you more exact coordinates, it's between the nail place and the mattress place.
And there's a CVS right over there.
That's
there's
right.
Johnny Brusco's. But I really have never seen China Garden, but you're saying it's a hidden gem.
It really is, and it's very easy to miss. Look for the neon soup bowl in the window. There are 5 tables in this place. They do a tremendous takeout business, but we always go there and try to eat in and start out, I do, with a bowl of egg drop soup. They have the richest, best egg drop soup I think I've ever had, and you can even get a quart of it. And the prices here are amazing. A quart of egg drop soup to take home, I wouldn't need a quart there, is $2 and a half.
Wow, that's amazing. So good food and reasonable prices.
That's right.
And you were also telling me about this shrimp dish too, because normally when you go to places you pay so much money and then they skimp on the main course like the shrimp.
Right. Well, night before last I got Kung Pao shrimp, which is a classic Szechuan Chinese-American dish with the peanuts in it. A platter full and lots of shrimp for $8.25. I couldn't go to the grocery store and make that dish for $8.25.
Neither could I. That is amazing. And you actually have a menu with you, and they have a lot of options on
do.
it.
My gosh, this menu has probably 150 different things on it. Anything you might possibly want in the Chinese-American line. They have the steamed dumplings, the fried dumplings, mushu pork with a little pancakes and the Hoisin sauce. You're
making me hungry, Fred.
There's a line of walks. You can see them right behind the cash register going all the time. It's constantly busy.
Yeah, and this is such a small place, but you know, I find that whenever there's a small restaurant, you know it has to be good. When there are just 5 tables in there, that must mean the food is tremendous.
That's right. I like unassuming, unpretentious places, and this is a classic one.
Right. Hands down, what would you say is your favorite dish from this restaurant?
Well, what I keep going back to is that egg drop soup, but there are noodle dishes there with Chinese rice noodles, the soft, thin kind, on the lower left-hand side of the menu, and you can get whatever meat you want in those noodles. I typically get beef or chicken or shrimp, or you can get a combination with vegetables in there, and those noodles are terrific.
Sounds perfect. Sounds like that's where I might have lunch.
Good choice.
Thanks so much for coming in, Fred. And if you want to check out China Garden, just go on over to North Rome Street in Johnson City. It's open Tuesday through Thursday from 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. On Fridays and Saturdays, it closes an hour later at 11 p.m. On Sunday, you can grab a meal from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. China Garden is closed on Mondays, though, so plan accordingly. You may reach out to the restaurant at the number on your screen. We'll be right back. The ETSU women's basketball team is in Asheville, North Carolina, where they will open Southern Conference tournament action in just a few hours as they face Wofford. The Bucks swept the Terriers this season, last time by 20 points inside Brooks Gym. But the Bucks are maintaining their focus as they prepare for their opening round opponent. The Bucks will hit the court at 3:30 this afternoon in Asheville. News Channel 11 will be there to bring you all the highlights. Good luck to the Lady Bucks. We want to give you an update on that traffic accident out on I-81 in Kingsport. Looks like things are moving pretty smoothly. Looks like both lanes are open right now, but still be careful when you're driving out in that area because we have some rain.
Yeah, be careful traveling over the mountains if you're heading to support the Bucks in Asheville. Yeah. Not only today, but also into the weekend. So it's going to be quite windy over the next couple of days. But rain today, it turns colder. Tonight, tomorrow, and so Sydney, you know that jacket that you've shoved away in the inside of your closet?
Pull it back out.
Pull it out.
All right, everyone else do the same at home. Have a good afternoon.